Good day guys, and welcome to another video. Today I will talk about how to export your Android applications from Android Studio to Google Play Store. Before that, you will need to get some files ready. For example, the screenshots of your application so the user can see the inside of your application. Secondly is the application icon. We are required to provide two types of application icons. The one that will be displayed on a mobile device, normal screen device, and the one for tablet devices. So the one for a normal device, the dimension has to be 512 by 512. That's 512 by 512. Then the one for tablets, the dimension is 1024 by 1024. It has to be that dimension, no more, no less. So with that, let's head over to Android Studio. To export the application, we need to use an Android app bundle. So let's go to build and say generate signed APK. I'm going to stick with the Android bundle because it has some nice benefits. It gives your application a smaller download size and also on-demand app features. So, and one thing you have to note is that when you export this as an Android app bundle, the format of the file will be .aab. So, which means you cannot actually send a file directly to your Android phone and expect it to launch or install. It will not, because it doesn't recognize the extension. But when you select APK, you can actually send the application directly to your phone and then it will install. So let's stick with Android app bundle. Click next. Here we are required to provide a Keystore. But what really is a Keystore? A Keystore is a way of branding your application with credentials. So think of it as a social media account where you have lots of information on your account, and you don't want users to know the information that your account has. So in order to protect it, you put a password or even add other security things to it. Just a way of protecting your accounts. So the Android Key Store is a way of branding your application. So whenever you want to push an update to the existing application on Google Play Store will have to confirm if the application belongs to you. And the only way to confirm that is through Android Key Store. So you can also brand multiple applications with the same key. In fact, it is recommended that you use one certificate to brand multiple applications that you write. It is easier to keep track of who the application belongs to. But if you lost this key, there is no way of getting it back, and that means you cannot push updates to the existing app on Google Play Store. As of now, as of 2020 August, there is no way of getting your key back. There's no way to recover it. So it is always recommended that you keep the key in a very secure location, like upload it to your Google Drive or any cloud-based database, so as to keep it safe. So now let's create a new key. Create new and then select the path where you want the key store to be saved. I want mine to be saved in my desktop, so I'll select desktop. The next thing to do is to provide the name of the key and leave the extension as .jks. Click next. The password, I will put in my password and then I will confirm it. Leave the alias to be key 0. Also put in the password and then password. The validity years, let's just make it like a lifetime. Let's say 80 years. The first name and the last name, I'll put in my first name and my last name. So as you can see, this is my credential for my key store. The organization units, I will still put in my name, but if you have an organization, you can actually put it there. Still put in my name. the city or location. I'm in Abuja, so I'll put in Abuja. And the state is city. Then for the country code, I'll just put a random country code. Click OK when you're done. So after that, you are given an option to always remember this password for this particular key store, which is this. And I can also export the encrypted key for enrolling publishing apps. I can export it to a location, but no need for that. So with that in mind, I will click finish. Here we are to select a build variant for our application. We currently have two build variants there. The first one is debug and second one is release. So what are build variants? Build variants are just build types, and build type refers to build and packaging settings like signing configuration for a project. For example, debug and release. So the debug will use Android debug certificates for packaging the APK file, while release build type will use user-defined release certificates for signing and packaging the APK. So stick with release, and whenever you're rolling it out as a release, you need to also on your Google Play Store make sure that it is released. Select the release section and then upload it. We'll get there. After that, I will just click finish, but I've already done this, so I'm not going to click finish again. So let's head over to Google Play Store.